Oh, here we go.
No, I've got nothing. Welcome everybody to organ and chat show, electronic organ, I beg your pardon. Sorry, we've been delayed a little bit. I don't know if you can master the phone there.
No, you just leave it on there.
Yeah, but it's not connecting through.
It should be. It should be. Just restart yourself here and get yourself ready again.
Yeah, but I wasn't prepared.
Go on, carry on. Tell us what the show is about.
Right.
It's your show here.
This show is about electric organ and chat show. We're a bit slightly delayed tonight, so I don't know why, because of the signal issues and.
Leave that for a minute. I'll deal with it here.
Yeah, but I didn't see the thing.
You will be able to see the chat because you read it come through if anybody comes in.
Yeah, but it's not coming through.
Yes, it is.
Waiting for touring. Waiting.
No, it should be. You've got to reset it. That's what.
No.
Some strange reason.
We beg your pardon for this.
For some reason, it's not coming out. Is anyone actually getting us here? Because, welcome to the chat here. We do apologise if we're a little bit late here, just because Julian's a little bit unprepared, like he usually is.
It's not that.
He's just a little bit unprepared. For some reason, it's not coming up on the... I mean, it should actually come up on now. It's not actually coming up on his computer. But, yeah, it will do. People are tuning into us, so that is great. So tell us your show whilst we're waiting, because
while we're waiting for to sort out the Wi-Fi problem, it's called Electric Organ and Chat Show. If you just joined us,
that's correct.
Yep. Its usually was at 7:45, but we had a little bit of issues at the start of it.
So we can only apologise about that.
Excuse me, before I come up. I'm going to play you at least 8 pieces tonight, plus a little bit of chats in between. I will tell you when I will play the pieces, and I'll tell you when we're going to chat. In between after the fifth piece I'm going to play, it's a hymn. It's to do with harvest hymns today. There's 3 hymns in today. We call them songs, really. I will show you this organ here. So I had to sort this organ out. It was going a bit manky this season, so I had to sort it out the U50 organ. It's the only organ I've got available to play. Are we all still on?
Yeah, well, just carry on, Julian, because people are still watching us here.
Okay, yeah,
so we just can't get it up on here at the moment, so Julian can't get his chat up. So, yeah, we do apologise about that. The main thing is people are tuning in. So, of course, I'm your co-host tonight, Nick Coffey, so carry on.
Nick, so Julien Spoons.
Are you going to play some tunes then, please?
I will do that to start off with. I'm just going to play just to start.
Leonard is tuned in, so I can see on the chat here. So we do apologise if we're late, guys. So, carry on.
I'm just going to do this just to start off with improvisation to start off with. Welcome to the Electric Organ and Chat Show. So now I'm going to start off with Serenade by Rimsky-Korsakov. It starts with a bit of a dance to start off with. Now, it starts off with a solo flute, and then it will continue on until I'm going to play it through twice. By the way, so keeping an eye out there. that was Serenade by Rimsky Kershaw. Now, the topics I'm going to talk about is where have we been out about? Now, I've got a map. I've got some maps here. Would you like to fill me on where we have been? But we haven't been out as far as we know. But has anyone else been out at all in East Anglia down the bottom here? I'll put a map down here, and this is the map I've seen down here. That's called a map of East Anglia, down East Essex or Suffolk, whatever you call it. Now, where is the nearest city have you been? And the town, where have you been nearest been? Is anybody tuning in tonight? It's a special show tonight. So, is anyone tuning in?
Yeah, we've got Leonard who is tuned in here. By the way, I'm behind the scenes today for a change, and I thought I'd let Julien do the electronic organ and chat show, which he's now called it, with Julien Spoons. And of course, it's nice that you're doing the hosting today, Julien.
Well, we're on to about 9-ish, depending on viewers. Anyone been anywhere else in the chat line? Do put a comment down there. While I've been playing some music in between. So, excuse me, I've got a map here. And has anyone been to in Essex? Anywhere in Essex that you've been? Anyone been to the seaside? Anyone been to a big city? Anyone been to anywhere tonight? I'm trying to find a big massive page. Has anyone been to Peterborough? Has anyone been to Portsmouth, Plymouth, Nottingham, Newcastle upon Tyne, Milton Keynes, Norwich? Norwich is probably the nearest one we've been to. Bristol, I've been there down to there once. Brighton, that's a seaside place. Has anyone been down to there? I don't think I have been down there. Cambridge is quite near to us. Canterbury, I've been through it, in and out like a yo-yo. Blackpool, I've never been to Blackpool. Birmingham, I've never been to Birmingham. Anyone been to Bournemouth? Might be done when I was younger. Bradford, no. Bath, yes. Anyone been to Basingstoke? I've not been through it.
Sam Lee is tuned in. Hi, Julien. We have been to Bevis and Evans today. That's where we're going for our touring with us. So make sure you check that out. Just to remind us again about that, Julien. Tell the audience. Go for it.
Bevis and Evans has got a nice attraction to it. My organ is not as attracted as the cathedral organ as I liked. I have got another organ down there that's unplayable at the moment until someone more come down and fix it next time. It's got a little bit of a buzzing sound. It's called a Stadium Gym 2. That would have a good one to play for tonight. But at the moment, I'm playing this one. Unfortunately, it has a little bit of work to it. You've got to muscle it to work. In Bevis Evans, it's not a Bevis Evans organ. It might come from an old organ firm in Bury, but that's not going at the moment. So now, but anywhere else? If anyone been? It hasn't got Bevis Evans there. I don't think it has. No, it hasn't got it on the AA map, but it's got it. It probably got it on the Anglian map, so I'll have to go back down to here. Bevis Evans just turned the page. Yeah, Bevis Evans is just down there. Bevis Evans is very adequate for to get on trains to Cambridge, Ipswich. If you want to trot on to Felixstowe, you can change Ipswich. And the same thing to Chelmsford as well. Felixstowe as well, and it has to be the London Liverpool Street one. Is it back yet?
It should be. I'm trying to reconnect. Are we back? Carry on.
Okay, we're back. Are we? Yes.
You should be.
Okay.
Yeah, carry on.
Sorry, we're breaking into the transmission here. I beg your pardon. If you just joined us, it's the organ and electric organ, beg your pardon, and chat show tonight. It's me, Julien Spoons, and Nick Coffey in the background doing the camera work. Unfortunately, we've only got a little bit of a problem with the transmission. I think we're still on. I think. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry about this mess up here, but we'll talk about various.
Can I just interrupt you and say while we're having this sort of issue is because we're using 4G here and it's very delicate stuff here in the technical studio. So yeah. Anyway, carry on, Julian.
Okay. Let me talk to you about various items. Before it broke up a bit, then if you heard it, you can get trains down to Stowmarket, Leader Market.
Thank you very much for the thumbs up, everybody, and we do appreciate that as per usual.
You probably can get a bus. It's very unroutable bus service. It's every hour or 2 hours.
Can I just interrupt? Sorry to interrupt. You come back in a minute. I just want to ask everyone if the sound is okay. If the sound, because we're using sound off the camera this time rather than the actual studio mic that we usually use. So do let us know if the sound is okay. Put a comment down there if the sound is okay. Carry on, Julian.
Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, whoever's tuning in tonight.
Sam Lee says he has also been to Lavenham today.
Lavenham, nice, very nice.
Lovely.
It's right near. It's not far from Long Milford. I presume it is. I'm reading the map. Lavenham today. So
let us know of where your favourite place is, and maybe you can comment on the actual video that we put up recently today. We put a special video for anyone that wants to comment on their favourite place of East Anglia. So yeah, find that video, and of course we would appreciate that if you could comment, and we will reply to you as well. Carry on, Julian.
The sound is okay, right? Thank you.
Great, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming from the camera. That's quite interesting, that actually. So yeah, thank you very much for that.
Okay, I'll put that down there for a minute. Now we're going to start the next.
We do apologise if we do go off air if we have connection problems. So
just bear aware of that.
Bear with us, and we'll get back to the channel as much as we can.
Well, the next piece is called Andante Cantabile by Tchaikovsky. It's a nice little ditty sort of. You can dance it by the Johns of the piece. So it's a bit of a quiet piece, but in places there's a bit of solos in it. There is a bit of everything in it. So if you just joined us, it's a coffee. What we're talking about? It's a organ coffee.
I'll repeat it, and you need to write it down, Julian. It's electronic organ and chat show. Remember that?
Electronic organ.
You have trouble remembering the show names.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
You have to write it written down.
I do beg your pardon. Electric organ and chat show.
That's it.
I normally have it as a coffee morning, but it's not coffee morning.
Coffee morning?
No,
perhaps we should do a coffee morning in a cafe one day.
Well, don't know about that, but we'll see on that. Anyway,
you visited Southwold. You've been to a lot of places.
I have been.
Sam today, yeah, he seems to have gone to a lot of places today.
I've been to Southwold.
I couldn't do 3 places in one. That would be just a little bit too much. I could do one and then maybe another, but of course maybe. Although I have actually done travel before from Bury to Cambridge and then back home again. But yeah, that's another thing altogether. Right. Carry on, Julian.
Okay, Andante and Cantabile do have a little dance with, if you can do it. It's called from the String Quartet by Tchaikovsky. It's a classical piece. It can be played on the strings of a violin as well, not just the organ or the piano. So I'm just testing this one out. I think probably somebody has heard it before. It's normally people play it before a wedding or something like that, or something before the service or a wedding. Anyway, I'm going to start it off now. That was Andante Cantabile by Tchaikovsky. That was a little bit of a dance there. So, we go back to the map again. Anyone else been near Beres Edmund today? Have you been? Well, we haven't at the moment, so we'll wait until next week. Anyone been anywhere near Newmarket?
Thank you very much, by the way, for the thumbs up here. That was really, really nice, Julian. Really nice. So there you go. Sam Lee says he's been travelling all around East Anglia and off work. So great stuff.
Lovely. Anyone been near Newmarket? Anyone been to Stowmarket? Excuse me. Have anyone been to Sudbury?
Let us know where you have been in East Anglia. Maybe you want to put it on the chat tonight.
Anyone been to Halstead? What else? Anyone been to Braintree? Anyone been to Chelmsford? Whittam? Anyone been to Hayfield? Newmarket? Cambridge? Mildenhall?
Anyone been to Dis?
Barton Mills?
Let us know what Dis is like. If anybody is on the chat.
You went to Southwold. I tell you that. That's right near. It's right opposite Albury. Have you been to Albury? Has anyone been to Albury?
Albury, yeah, I've been there once actually. It's very pebbly beach actually. It is actually. Honest to God, it is very pebbly, but it's a nice little area. Very posh, I have to say. Very, very expensive to probably live there.
Anyone been to Ipswich Woodbridge?
Anyone been to the Norfolk Broads?
Has anyone been to Norwich?
Have you been to Norfolk Broads?
Yeah, years ago.
Oh, right. I never knew you actually been there. Yeah.
Has anyone been to Norwich Cathedral? Has anyone been there?
Norwich Cathedral. Salmando or Salmander. I'm going to Hunstanton. Yeah, there's a nice little Wetherspoons there I'd like to check out one day. I think it's the Sand House or something like that. It's definitely an overnight stay place, but if you like your Wetherspoons, definitely worth checking out. But Huntingdon, yes, I have been there. I actually went to go on a train from St Leots, and I got actually lost, but eventually I found my way back to the bus station. So that was quite nice. So have you been to Huntingdon yourself? Huntingdon, not Hunstanton. Oh no, Hunstanton. I beg your pardon, not Huntingdon. I was talking about Huntingdon. Hunstanton is where that person is going to. I don't think they have a Wetherspoons, but I was talking about Huntingdon.
No. Hunstanton, the seaside place.
Yeah, absolutely. So I apologise if I got that wrong there. Tony is tuned in. Love going to cathedrals. Ely, my top cathedral. Maybe we'll check that out.
I have played there once.
Somebody actually let me in with a pass once at Ely many years ago, because I actually belonged to a charity called Illuminate Charity, and there was a friend of mine on there, and of course they let me in with a pass, because normally you can't get in the Ely Cathedral. You can only go halfway. You've got to pay for the rest of it.
Yeah, which is a bit of a pest.
Unless you've got a pass, you can't actually go in unless you pay.
You should pay a monthly fee or something.
Exactly. There's a nice cafe there, by the way, if it's open.
Yeah, whenever it is. If you just joined us, it's electronic organ and chat show.
Thank you very much for everybody's comments. If anybody wants to donate, there is a link on there. Feel free to be the first person to donate. Maybe Julian will be the first one to donate at some point.
So there is some music as well.
He'll show you how it's all done.
We've done 3 pieces a minute ago. There's a 4th piece, 5th points before we have a little bit of a breather, and when I show you about the organ. And there is 3 more pieces after that if we get time. So if you just joined us, electronic organ and chat show, we were slightly later than usual. We had technical problems. If you get technical problems, you do say on here. We're talking about where have we been and topics. Any topics like that?
Can I just say this is the first live broadcast for your presenting skills, Julian. First time you've ever done it on YouTube.
Well,
first time we tested it out with this beautiful camera here. Thank you very much for that 7th thumb up.
Absolutely.
Hopefully these thumbs up stay up, because sometimes they don't, do they? But we appreciate the thumbs up anyway.
Absolutely. If you this one is a classical one, kind of classical one. It's called Concerto in A minor after Vivaldi. It's by Bach.
Bear in mind, before you play it, Julian, I just want to say as a co-host that I'm enjoying your show so far. That's number 1. Number 2, of course, camera work here. Everything's on the opposite side, so if it's going a bit wonky on the picture, we do apologise, because everything's a bit sort of vice versa on the opposite side, so I'm having to swing the camera to an opposite direction to what I'm normally used to. So many apologies if you are experiencing some really strange camera work. But anyway, carry on, Julian.
Okay, we'll talk about where have we been after this piece. It's a 4-page piece. It might be a little bit long, but you have to bear with it. It's up and down music. Concerto in A minor by Bach. It's a little bit tricky piece, but see what it sounds like on this organ. You would have to have the full pedal board to use this one properly. To do
Let us know if you can hear Julian okay, by the way.
Let me know if you can hear this.
Hear you.
If you can hear this.
Or hear you.
If you can hear this.
And your voice, Julian, because you're a very low voice.
Yeah, can you hear this?
Yeah, and your voice.
Can you hear this?
Or your voice.
Or my voice.
That's it.
Can you hear this sound? Tell me if you can. If you can't, put a comment down there if you can. Okay. We'll start the concerto. It was the same key that I started with.
Anyone want to donate for his lovely organ recital? You know, his freelance organ recital. Donations welcome.
Okay. Okay. We'll start with the concerto in A minor.
Away you go, Julian.
That was concerto in A by J.S. Clarke. I might have missed a piece earlier on. I will sort that out in a minute. I don't know what I've missed out here. I know what I missed out here. Down the bottom here, I missed out a pro in F. I'll do that in one moment. I have to go back to number 2. I missed one in between. So anyway, we'll go back to the map here. I've got a small map here. Anyone else been anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen? Or can you hear? Did you hear that sound? So I will demonstrate the organ in 2 pieces time. So okay then.
That was really marvellous, Julian. So of course you're going to do a tutorial in just a moment, are
yes,
you?
after two more.
I look forward to hearing that.
Yeah,
or seeing that as well.
This organ, this Technics U50 organ. So we'll sort that out in just a moment after 2 pieces. Ladies and gentlemen, before I have a breather on that. Okay, has anyone been? Where has everyone been apart from Bury? Has anyone been to Northampton? That's a bit far from me to go.
One day.
You probably can get there from Bedford, I would have thought. I'm not sure if there's a train to Northampton. There might be if you go to Peterborough.
I don't know how you get to Northampton by train. If
been...
anybody knows, do let me know, or do let us know in the comments here. Julian is asking that question as well as I am. So, yeah, let us both know.
Yes. Has anyone been to Oxford?
Anyone been to Oxford? Yeah, I haven't actually been to Oxford myself.
It's near enough the same as Cambridge. It's got a university to it. Got a Christ Cathedral in it, and it's a university college. I've been there once. It's got an oratory in there. It's a strange one. It's a Roman Catholic one. It's an oratory. My uncle has been and shown me. It's in Oxford somewhere. I think there's quite a few Witherspoons in Oxford. There was one right near the bus station, which we probably missed. There might have been a Pizza Hut down there somewhere. Oxford is a massive city. Do enjoy go down there. If you can get the X5 to get down there, it goes past through Milton Keynes, sitting there. Any places like that, and Bicester. And it's near. It's not far from Banbury, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's not East Anglia. It's Oxfordshire. We've got Bedfordshire. Anyone been to Bedford? Milton Keynes, Luton. That's quite a strange place. But last time I went to Luton was airport time. That was the last time. Ages away. So that's that page. Cambridge is quite a famous place. It's got
so many walk places to go to. Yeah,
we will do that eventually. There has been a walk.
By the way, isn't it time we mentioned about the Q&A tomorrow night?
Oh, yes.
Let's see if you can actually do a promo for us then. Away you go, Julian.
There is a Q&A tomorrow, there is now for a little bit.
You know what time it is?
8 o'clock, I think it is.
That's right. Yeah, live on YouTube.
YouTube, touring with us, is it?
Yeah, touring with us on YouTube.
And studio number 1, and with Nick Coffey, maybe co-presenting with you and Glenn for the last time.
Back in the studio microphone.
Not with the organ this time, but if you enjoyed the organ, we'll talk about that.
If you want more of this in the future, do let us know. You know, perhaps we'll do a poll. Would you like to see more of Julian playing the organ each time? So do let us know in the comments, maybe tonight, and we'll do a poll tomorrow night, actually. It'd be nice to add that in. So that'd be great. So hopefully you can join us at 8 p.m. tomorrow. It's normally about an hour. So, yeah, that would be our last one of the week. We will carry on with it next week. But, of course, as we're gradually getting out, we want to focus on the touring with us side of things. But, yeah, carry on, Julian.
So anyone wants to put a comment down, please do.
And we'll give you a shout out as well.
We'll give you a shout out, and plus, if you describe to us, if you can describe to us,
and mention don't forget GoFundMe.
I'll GoFundMe, whatever
that's donations.
The donation to charities, maybe a donation on the Organ Fund, maybe a donation on Reach and
running costs.
The running cost and Salvation Army. Do be aware of that. So it's not going on our pocket; it's going on things.
Yeah, there's a video on that as well. If you want to check that out as well.
Yes.
So carry on.
Do tune in tonight. Don't stay away. Don't stay away.
Keep awake, and thanks for your company tonight, everybody.
Okay. We will talk about the next place that we could go if we can get transport. We'll talk about the next bit after this prelude in F. So I'm going to just do the prelude in F minor by Bach, and it's BWV 534. It's the first bit of the movement there. And it was the fugue that goes on forever and ever and ever. Amen. After the prelude in F minor by Bach, I'll discuss about whoever's been to Chelmsford. Interesting. Right. Okay. It's going to be about 3 pages long. It shouldn't finish that long. Too long.
Oh, we've got a positive and negative tonight. So
we have got plenty of time for that.
That would be towards the end of the show if anyone wants to stick around for that.
Okay.
That's the positive and negative.
Well, we have the positive and negative. Okay. Stick with us, please. Otherwise, if you keep stick with us, and thumbs up, we could it helps the channel towards us as well,
and it will help boost our channel in the right direction.
Okay. Prelude in fugue. Sorry, not the fugue, just the prelude in F minor by Bach. Prelude in F minor by J.S. Bach. If you just joined us, it's the electronic and organ and chat show. That was the prelude in F by J.S. Bach. Now, if you just joined us,
you're Julien Spoons.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Now, as we are talking about Chelmsford now, Has anyone been
Chelmsford with a capital C.
Yeah, can anyone tell me if Chelmsford is a city? Do put a comment
It
down
is.
there.
Because I've been there.
Yes. No,
we've been there actually.
Yes, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the audience here. You already know.
Spread that positive.
And what is the population of Chelmsford?
I don't know. I've never counted the people actually.
Probably on Wikipedia. But, Chelmsford, yes, the answer is Chelmsford.
Has anyone here been to Chelmsford here tonight?
Chelmsford is a city tonight. It was a city.
It's
why?
in Essex. It lies in Essex.
Yes, and it's got a little bit of a university in it, and
it's got a unique type of cathedral that looks like a church.
Well, and listen,
actually, most of these cathedrals are churches, aren't they, Julian?
Well, there is the cathedral itself.
Oh,
I did put that on one of my.
Unfortunately, I didn't feel like going in at the time.
Has anyone seen that? It's got two bloody lovely organs. It's very good, and they both connect to each other. How often does that happen in a cathedral? You only get one mainly. In a big place, you get at least two or three. Like in foreign places, you get like in Germany,
European places,
you get two organs maybe, and they may not connect to each other. But on this one does by connection by button. If you want to know about that information, I have a specification in that pot there. That's what.
So, what's your next plan tonight, Julian?
Well, the next one is before we have us. And there's a bit of a hymn here. If anyone wants to join in, please do. I will sing. I might sing bits of it. If I get lost in the words, don't worry about it. We plough the fields and scatter. It's a hymn. You can use it as a song. It's a harvest song. I'm sure everyone enjoys that one. It's by Johann Schutz, but it's harmonised by John Dykes. Okay, about 3 verses of it. Then we have a little bit of a pause. We're talking about the rest about any other places before we go on and talk about this organ here. So, okay, we plough the fields and scatter by Johann Schutz, whatever his name is. I can't remember the name. I've written it down here somewhere. Yeah, it's J. Scoots.
Okay, right. Let's have a listen.
Okay. It goes like this.
Beautiful. Bravo.
Okay, that was We Blow the Filter Scatter by John Schutz and the harmonised by John Dykes. Okay then, hope you enjoyed that bit so far.
It is 20 to 9, just to remind you.
Okay, we have that.
If you don't all believe us on that particular note, check all your watches out there. And in that sort of note, or on that note, it is, of course, Thursday, the 16th of September, 2021. If you don't believe us, check all your calendars.
Okay. We've gone about anywhere you. So where have you been today? Anyone apart from Bruce Evans? Anyone else been anywhere else today? Do put a comment down the bottom down there.
We haven't been anywhere really because of our self-isolation.
No, we've got one more day left of it.
One more day tomorrow, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Our 10 days is almost up, so we can get out and about.
That's good. Right. Now, the moment you've been waiting for.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow.
apart from that, now on this organ here, this is a demonstration. Do listen out or watch carefully. Now, pay attention or don't pay attention at all, but do. Yeah, keep your eyes on a field all where you go. Now, on this keyboard is 2 manuals. They say 2 manuals, but it's not as big as the one behind there. Only manuals. You have to know that for sure. You know that because it hasn't got no high notes. You have to demonstrate the stop. You have to demonstrate the stops like that. Now I'm going to go on the bottom menu. You've got a flute and I don't know if it isn't. It sounds like this. It sounds very soft. That's on the bottom menu. You can have the diapason on its own. It will sound like this. You can soften it down by this using the swell pedal here. See that? That's how it goes. You can soften it right down there, and you can soften it on the area down there. If you add the cello, you make this on. We have a string assembled. We're not going to use that because it might affect the strings on the bottom menu. A string and a 4-foot together. You can use it as a solo stop. And you've got 8-foot on the 4-foot. That's the bottom manual. You can't cut onto the top manual yet. You won't be able to do that. You would be able to, you would do it on that one, but you're not going to do it on here. The 4-foot and 8-foot is together is like this. It's a bit louder. It's the same one here on the bottom menu as well. 16-foot on its own. A bit like a stop diapason. If you add it with the 16, 8 and 4-foot flutes, I get like this. And add the nazard, which is the 2 1/3 flute. Add the 2 feet, which sounds like a 1-foot stop. And then if you add the 16-foot brass, it's like a vibrato or sound to it. And you want to hear it on its own? It would sound like this, like a solo stop. That's what it sounds like on its own. Now, the 16-foot and the oboe all together, you got the 6 stops or whatever it is. It's the 6, 7 stops to it. It's nearly full there. With the oboe this time. The oboe on its own quickly. It's an 8-foot stop. You have to go like this, and you can cut it down here.
Quite a nice stop, actually. Not too bad, is it? Let us know what you think of the instruments here. What is your favourite instrument?
I haven't got a pistons like you do on here.
No, you haven't got those buttons that you have at the middle of the
I would have to press the
keyboards.
like this. It's nearly four on the top manual.
We're talking about those buttons in the middle there, you know. Just want to explain to people what the pistons are, Julian. On that over there, you know, these are all buttons that allow people to just press them, and
the buttons are here.
There's normally some pistons, but they're not working anyway.
These ones are not working anyway.
But of course, they help bring up the stops.
Yeah, that's what exactly. But we haven't got that one here, I'm afraid.
No, sadly not.
The level I was playing with everything on it, apart from the string 8. I've added an extra 4 string. If you hear it, put up a big chorus. Now we've had those now, so we want a solo stop it. We've got a saxophone stop, and you can have it with a oboe and a 16-foot on it. It sounds like a trumpet. It's not. That's with the solo pre-synthesizers there, and you have got a trombone thing on it. If you want to hear that sound, you can hear that. It wouldn't be very good on its own. It sounds horrible on its own. So, I mean, there was a violin stop on there. You have upper percussion presets like a piano, harpsichord, violin, and mandolin. Anyone who wants to know what a mandolin sounds like, it will sound like this. So it's a bit sort of bandery kind of. Which is very good. Now you want to hear the piano?
Very electronic sound of the piano
there. This is what Bach used to play with, harpsichord. It's a chunky instrument. And you've got the vibraphone, which is probably like a xylophone stop. Sounds a bit wobbly there, but I mean, on the orchestra presets, we have got a clarinet. There's a bit of a solo stop, but it's not very echoey on that one. Same with the trombone, saxophone, accordion. One of them sort of buttons you press, you go, and a war brass is a strange instrument. Oh, very strange, isn't it? I think there's 2 or 3 bits to do on this organ to announce. You've got harmonic.
Demonstrate, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. You can harmonic coupler here. It's like another sort of sound. It's a bit more delicate one. It's and on here you can have it a low one. This is interesting. That's the harmonic couplers on the top man, and one more harmonic coupler on the bottom man. 2 feet thing. There you go. Finally, on the pedal board, it's only 3 pedals anyway. 16-foot bass. It's only 1 octave of pedals on here. Unfortunately, that is what it's got on this Auger U50. On the back one, it's got a bit more pedal on. That's a 16-foot on its own. Add 8 foot together. Now it's a strange on electronic organ. You never have a bass guitar on it. On this one you do. It's full pedal board. You can adjust it by sound. That's what it would sound with the 16-foot and 8-foot. If you had it on its own. It's a rare pedal stop. I don't use it as much on here. You have got strings in it, but I'm not going to demonstrate that because it might affect the sound of the organ. You can use the volumes of that, and you've got sustain down there and the other pedals. So that is your organ itself, and you have got little solicitors and the vibrators on the top. So okay, next, what's
about 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Oh dear, we've got two. We've got
then
two,
of course the positive and negative. Okay,
we might extend it a little bit. We've got two. We've got 2 hymns to play and a fantasia at the end. So hope you've enjoyed the show so far, and hope you want to say where you have been today, anywhere nice you have been today. Do put a comment down there, and do chat to us again. So do put where have you been? Anyone else? Where have you been today? Where have you not been today? I've been home today, and whenever you.
We haven't been anywhere, have
we? We will go somewhere eventually.
Yeah.
So do bear that in mind. We will do that.
Somewhere in Suffolk, actually.
So what has happened? What has happened? So we just go on to this hymn. We have about 3 verses of this hymn to the Lord of Hearts and Raves by Arthur Sutherland. We have 3 verses. It's a harvest hymn, and do join in if you know it. So I'll put the pen up there.
Well, me.
No, actions do happen. Our Lord's Hearts.
Spread that positive.
3 verses of this, because normally there are 4 verses, but I'm going to just play 3 verses. It sounds like this. That's the introduction. To Thee, O Lord, Our Hearts Be Raised by Arthur Sutherland. We have one more hymn to do tonight. It's a known hymn before we shoot off in just a moment or two. We have got a few minutes yet, so okay. So anyone else been anywhere apart from Chelmsford, Barrows, Edmonds, Cambridge, anywhere else? Ipswich? Have you anyone been down the seaside today? What is your topics today? So, what can
let us know in the comments here. At any time, any place.
We have two more. Before I do the fantasy with love spreader and non-spreader. For that.
And by the way, we are talking to the people on the live chat. If you're watching on replay, then of course we are just talking to the people on the live chat. Okay, carry on.
Okay, we have got time to do one more hymn or so before we dash. This is just for people that have just joined us, or not joined us, or have joined us. It's a hymn called "Come Ye Thankful People Come." It's by George Ellie, and it's just for people watching. It sounds like this. I'll do 3 verses of this as well. There's normally 4 verses. That was "Come Ye Thankful People Come" by J. Elvery. So that brings us to close for the hymns at this moment.
It's time for the yes, you've got it. The positive and the negative.
The positive.
What's yours, first of all?
Well, the positive. We have got one more day left. And apart from that, we did get a show tonight.
Thank you very much for the thumbs up today.
And we have one more piece of music before we
thank everybody for your thumbs up as well.
Thanks for the thumbs up. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, whoever has been tuned in.
Brilliant.
And the other love spreader was Liverpool winning yesterday 3-2.
That was yesterday.
A little bit positive. But,
so what's your main positive?
The main positive is that we did get a show tonight, even though we had the technical difficulties. But my unloved spreader is people. I can't mention any names. People blocking people on social media, which is not very. It's very unpleasant to do that. I wouldn't do that unless you have a good reason to do that. That's my unloving special. I don't say no names. Definitely not on here.
Leonard says something. Sorry, guys, had to disappear for a while. But of course, remember, you can actually see it on replay. Isn't that right, Julian?
That's right. Yeah,
you can see it on the replay if you missed anything that you've seen tonight. Yes. This is the first ever live YouTube with Julien playing on the organ. He normally does it on Facebook, but we don't get as many views. But we try to. But of course, people keep hopping off and on that particular note. Although people have done that here tonight as well. So yeah. But I'm glad you're back here, and thank you very much for the huge support of Julien's brand new show.
Yes, we do. We do have one more piece before we do that. But before that, is your love for and
okay. I'm behind the scenes, by the way. That's why you can hear my voice rather than my face. But before I do my positive and negative, I'd like to say that, of course, the Q&A will be at 8 p.m. live on YouTube tomorrow night, and it will be a special one. And hopefully everybody can tune in, and the more people spread the word, obviously it helps, and it really helps boost our confidence and that kind of thing. So yeah, my positive today would be a guy who actually has commented on our channel by the name of Doge. I think it's Doge or Dodge, I'm not quite sure. But he's really, really determined to donate to us, which is great. And he always gives us a thumbs up, no matter where he sees us. So that's my positive today. Well done, Dodge, for that. Perhaps if he is to donate, we might even actually, for thanks for donating, might actually deliver a cup out there of touring with us. So that would be absolutely amazing. And we might even throw in a, well, let's put it this way, a CD that we will add into the touring with us mug as well. But if anybody does donate to us, it will be sort of randomly chosen for the draw to win a touring with us mug and the CD of Teddy J. So that's my positive, and my negative, I can't think of one actually, but my negative is that we kept having sort of disillusions. No, not disillusion, that's the wrong word. No, it's actually disconnections. And of course, I knocked the phone by accident, and that caused the problem. And we were glad to restore the actual signal. So we do apologize if we went off air for a little bit, and we tried to reconnect. So that was my negative, and hopefully we'll sort of learn from the future.
What's your love?
That was my negative, and my positive was obviously that Doge that commented on our channel.
For the viewers at home,
he's got a CD.
I do have a CD.
Oh wow!
One of them could win one of these, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, amazing stuff.
Now, how would you like to win one of these in Nick Coffey's show tomorrow? You can do that by guessing guessing the coin here, or guessing what is on this music. It's 8 pieces what I played tonight, and not this one I'm going to play is not on the list. That is the clue, and that is my organ there, and I was quite young then, so one person could win that as well.
Okay, lovely.
So there you go.
Thank you very much for your brand new show, Julien. Electronic organ and chat show.
Yeah.
With Julien Spoons and Nick Coffey.
Okay.
You going to play out with a made-up voluntary or something?
No, it's not made up. It's
you're not making it up this time.
No, it's Fantasia in C minor.
I just wanted to move the camera around if I can. I just wanted to say hello to everybody, just in case you're wondering who's the voice behind the scenes here. Most people recognize me from the Nick Coffey show on the Q&A, so of course I'm just giving you a little bit of a wave there. So okay, yeah, sorry it looks like an office in here, but I'd rather be in an office actually. It's nice to get out in there in an office so you can have a proper studio or something like that. Get out there in the open and enjoy life to the full. So, yeah, like I say, it's over to you, Julian, to put your final piece out there, because we are on overtime. Just for those wonderful people out there, those positive people watching now, it's over to you, Julian.
Okay.
Tell us all about it.
Now,
Remind us.
This one is Fantasy in C minor by Bach. It's in 5 parts. It will start with a little bit softer than usual, and it gradually get a little bit louder towards the end. I might finish up with some more words, and then I'll finish up with a little bit of
Can we get the 10 thumbs up by the end of the stream?
Yeah, I'll finish up with a little bit of improvisation towards the end. So as it's a one-off at the moment, so it's Fantasia in C minor in 5 parts by Bach. If anyone heard that voice, okay, it sounds like this. That was Fantasia in the C minor by J.S. Bach in 5 parts. That brings us half to a close tonight.
Half to a close? I thought it was the end anyway.
What I meant was it's near enough to the end, ladies and gentlemen. Now, any what's it called, notices before I finish off this?
Notices?
Notices.
Oh, notices. Oh, yes. Yeah, don't forget tomorrow night at 8 p.m. YouTube Live. Q&A with Nick Coffey and Julien Spoons back in the studio again. So hopefully you can all join us for that. Yeah, just wanted to say Hello to everyone here. I've been the cameraman here, and I thought I'd show my face for a little bit here. And just to clarify that, my thanks to Julien Spoons for a wonderful show. I've been the co-host behind the scenes pretty much most of the time, but hopefully you can all join us for the Q&A tomorrow night for a special edition. Yeah, it will be a special edition. It'll be a fun bit of a Q&A. You're welcome to say your favourite place of East Anglia or any other place that you have in mind. So if you would like to join us for that, feel free to do that. We appreciate that, and we appreciate everybody's thumbs up today. So, of course, Julien can now wrap it up. It's your show. Wrap it up.
I'll finish off this improvisation towards the end, and I'll say our goodbyes towards the end. Okay.
So thanks for everybody that tuned in, and you're going to thank them as well.
Now, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you have tuned in, do join us again tomorrow on YouTube. Join with us at 8 o'clock. Questions and answers. Here we go for the last improvisation.
You're going to make up a 2-minute song. What's it called, Julian?
No, it's called Voluntary in the Sea.
Just as a bonus.
That was improvisation in the sea by myself. Hope you are bringing to a close today in the evening, and do listen to us tomorrow. Questions and touring with us on YouTube with Nick and Julien Spoons.
Yeah, you have been.
At my best tonight.
You have been. Come on, you should know your name by now.
I have been Julien Spoons.
That's it.
And Nick Coffey in the background with the camera and the laptop. Unfortunately, our transmission didn't go as well as we thought, but we got it in eventually. So if you have missed the show, you can watch it on live. Not live, the highlights of the show.
The replay.
The replay,
yeah.
rather than...
thank you, everybody.
Okay, thank you. Mostly everybody tonight.
What a show, Julian.
Absolutely fantastic show on this organ.
I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Hope everyone enjoyed it. I had to refresh this organ to get it going a bit. And for this event, tonight. So if any future organ shows, do watch that as well.
Yeah, do let us know if you do want one as well. We'll do it on the poll tomorrow night as well. So
if we can get people to watch it, that'd be fine. But, it's very good entertainment. It's very relaxing. You just put what people need, not the heavy stuff, and it's not. It's very nice and gentle. You need calm music. Not heavy stuff.
It's unique kind of music.
Well, it's strange music for some people. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the show tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow, or hear us tomorrow rather. From Julien Spoons and Nick Coffey, it's good night.
Good night. I just want to say a good night to everybody. Bye. See you all tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, bye. Give us a last wave, Julien. Hey, bye.